What's good, YouTube? It's Matthew here, and today we're reacting to Pokemon movie villains are clinically insane. Okay, I ain't gonna lie. I have not watched. I don't think I've watched all of the Pokemon movies. Well, I either did or I just don't remember all of them. But I do remember some wild ass shit sometimes, though. I do remember a few weird things when it comes to these movies, but besides that, yeah, I don't remember. The whole thing as a whole, but we don't check out right now. This is from Wheezy, and yeah, let's go right into it.
Assault, coercion, torture, deicide, murder. These are a few of the many crimes committed by the most sinister people in the Pokemon universe, the movie villains. Unlike their TV series counterparts, these criminals don't hide behind organizations. No. These niggas get down and dirty in the fields themselves. No moral ambiguity, no sappy backstories, just cold, calculated, unadulterated evil wrapped in a smile and a suit. And today, we're diving into the...
One thing that I do wish, though, is Pokemon movie. One thing I do wish, though, is Pokemon movie villains were like the actual villains during the series, like during like the Kantos, the Homewins, the Johtos. I wish they were the ones running the show. I feel like Pokemon. I'm gonna get to that later, alright? But I feel like as a whole, I do wish they were the ones like during the main series, though. Or at least someone liked them more. You know what I mean?
Chapter 1. Damos tries to kill God. I told y'all shit finna get heavy. Now let me give you the background for this OD yet unexaggerated title. Damos, the prick in question, lived in a small farming village on the outskirts of Sinnoh called Mishina Town thousands of years ago. A very peaceful life, until one day, a meteor shower ignited the night sky ready to wipe out the entire planet. That meteor shower finna wipe out the entire planet. You see what I'm saying? But who else but Arceus pops in out of nowhere and with his heavenly might soars directly into the heart of the meteor, bursting it into hundreds of pieces, saving humanity from destruction as a good deity should. That's my nigga Jaquan, man. Sorry again for the hashtag incident, but glad to see you doing blessed. However, in Arceus' triumph, he ended up knocking himself out cold in the process. So seeing Arceus fucked up on the ground, Damos used his...
The god of Pokemon getting knocked out by one meteor? I don't know, man. That don't sit right with me, but we gonna move on.
Special ability to connect with Pokemon's hearts using the cosmos. Transcend the confines of time and space. And it's in that spiritual connection that he realizes that Arceus' life force is directly related to having his plates, hence their name, life plates. So Damos took on responsibility of digging out this heavy-ass plate by hand and lugging it back to Arceus, allowing him to regain his strength and attract the rest of scattered plates back to his recovering body. And just like that, voila.
Human, did you just save me?
No, Lord Arceus, it was you who saved us.
Ah, that sounds way more accurate.
Okay.
I'm a hero.
So then they were locked in. So much so that later on, when Damos realized that Mishina Town's agriculture was too cooked from the meteors to survive another winter, Arceus descended from the heavens and went.
You wish to return your little village back to nourishment, yes?
Yes, Lord Arceus. Look how beautiful it once was. Green, flourishing, lively.
Yeah, I designed the whole shit. Fine, I'll help your bitch ass again. Take some ground, water, grass, combine the bitches with some electric, and fuck it, take Dragon 2. I won't need it till I drop the fairy patch update anyways.
But won't that make you suspiciously weak to electric type moves?
Boy, shut your nerd ass up and take these plates. Boy, you must give it a name. The Jewel of Life.
The Jewel of Life.
However, human, this shit nerfs the fuck out of me. I'm trusting you with my life energy.
Oh my, you.
Damn.
You have my word, my lord. I will return this back to you.
I ain't gonna lie, I understand y'all homies and shit, but trusting somebody with your life force, I ain't gonna lie. That's a little risky. I ain't gonna lie. I don't feel that's a good idea. I don't feel that's a good thing to give to him. I don't know, man. That don't sit right with me, man. It really don't.
Good looks, Damien.
Damos.
DeMarcus, I'll come pick it up at the next solar eclipse.
What's a solar eclipse?
Figure it out.
And figure it out he did. Slowly but surely, Damos returned the land back to its prosperous state. The crops were cropping and the people were loving him. Damos, oh my gosh, you're the goat.
You're the best, Damos.
He even had the time and devotion to construct a shrine in honor of Arceus.
But, as humans typically do in ancient encounters with a god, Damos fucked it up. After getting his village back on its feet and the insane glaze he was getting as a result, he spiraled into thinking that if he returned the Jewel of Life, the town would go back to being absolutely desolate. So let's play a fun game of what did that nigga do?
Why would he think? Hmm. 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 Nah. Why would he think that though? Like, honestly, it would have been fine unless it was like another meteor. Like, it was fine before. So like, I don't get the thought process for it. Then, matter of fact, that nigga just wanted to be a god. At least he wanted to be worshipped like one. Alright, like I think I already see where this is going.
Did he 1. Return the jewel like a good boy, 2. Train the villagers on how to maintain the crops themselves, or 3. Ask Arceus for an extension with the jewel? If you pick the secret 4th option, kill Arceus. Ding ding ding, you'd be correct.
I mean,
on the day of the solar eclipse,
how
the unthinkable happened. Greetings, Arceus. I have your jewel of life. Please come retrieve it from the shrine I built for you.
Always games with you humans. Make it snappy. I got bingo in the Crosman in an hour.
Here is your jewel of life, or should I say, the jewel of death.
They tried to jump this man? And where did the electricity come from? Wait, hold on. Where did the electricity come from? Half of them aren't even... I don't see... Oh, let's go back to that. Go back to that real quick.
Here is your jewel of life, or should I
get
say,
where did the electricity come from?
The jewel of death.
Alright, let me see this. I see. Okay, I see a man electric. Alright, that's 1. I see another one, that's 2. Alright, okay. Okay, I see a few of them. Okay, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I see 6 electric type Pokemon. Okay, that's cool. What about everybody else? Where that shit coming from, though? Alright, that's the part that confuses me. Where did that coming from?
Oh my fucking me! What the fuck are you doing, human?
This nigga done attacked Arceus with an orchestrated move of the exact type he forfeited all his resistances to, then dropped the chandelier on his head top for good measure. And just when you thought there may be some hope for Arceus.
Damn you, DeMarcus! I'll be taking my jewel back at least.
I mean, yeah, I know he has the weakness and shit, but like, half them weren't even electric types, though. I don't get it.
Psych, bitch. It's fake. The real one is right here.
What?
Mishino forever. Mishino for life. Mishino forever.
See, like, I don't get it.
And I don't know who told bro that beefing with Arceus was a good idea, because despite the onslaught of attacks, Arceus was able to free himself from the rubble and unleash his wrath and retaliation.
Of course he did.
Just fucking up
like, this is the literal god of Pokemon. Like, this was a smooth brain idea. Like, what would possess you to think you could actually beat him in a fight? Like, why would you even do that? Like, other legendaries try to jump him, and he still comes out on top. So why would you try to beat him? There's not one legendary Pokemon there. There's not even a pseudo legendary there. There's not even a Mega Evolution Pokemon. Not a Z move. No nothing. And you were supposed to expect me to think that you were gonna beat the god Pokemon. We're a bunch of like regular ass Pokemon. Man, get the fuck out of here. He was not thinking. He just, man, this nigga was just trying shit.
And in a ridiculous twist of fate, actually kills everyone in the process. Nah, I'm just kidding. The story is only half over, because for whatever reason, he didn't find his jewel in the rubble and instead decided to fall into a deep slumber, vowing that when he'd wake up, he would eradicate the human race as reparations for what Damos did. And when was he gonna wake up?
What'd I do? What did we do? That nigga did you wrong. Matter of fact, you shouldn't have even trusted the nigga. Why is it our problem? Why is it our responsibility now?
Today! Now luckily, Damos' descendant Sheena has learned from her bum of a great-granddaddy and has been waiting for Arceus' return to give back the jewel. So before Arceus could wipe out humanity, she walks up to do what Damos couldn't. Arceus, I know my grandpa is a no-good chop conniving deadbeat liar, but I'm here to right his wrongs. My family's kept your jewel for generations and I've been anticipating your return. Please accept our apology.
My jewel? Good me almighty, I can't believe it. It's been so long. Thank you, human.
No, it's me that should be thanking you, Arceus.
Is what I'd say if this shit were real.
Wait, what?
That shit was somehow counterfeit too.
How?
And with no other options, she had no other choice but to try and execute this sorry excuse of a last-ditch effort. I had no idea. Please, time and space, help me connect with Arceus.
What was that supposed to do?
Slow your ass down, shorty. That
like,
is not blind. Now luckily,
you know what that reminds me of? Y'all wanna know what that reminds me of? Y'all watch Naruto, right? Y'all know Kurama? Trying use the Genjutsu on Itachi. I'm sorry, that's the first thing that came over my mind. I don't know why. That's the first thing I thought of. Like, why would you even try that? Why?
Those big three were in
Like,
the mix
I
to hold
don't get
Arceus
it.
off from pressing delete on humanity. That's right. Dialga's temporal might was here to save them. While Palkia's astral excellence would avenge the.
Oh yeah.
While Giratina shadowy presence would. Aye, nigga.
See, like I told ya, every time that I try to jump this man, he smokes ya. Like it happens every time. Why would you even attempt this? Like this was a smooth brain idea. Why would Damos even think? But this was a dumbass idea. Like I mean, like man, like even the other legendaries can't even beat this man. Like come on, this is the god of Pokemon.
Plan B. Dialga, send the heroes back in time. They press Damos into not pissing this nigga off, and we all straight. Now, as soon as they get sent back in time, Culture Shock hits. We got mans in leather armor with 2-pronged pitchforks and the Volo 11s running down the hill like they finna do something.
Oh shit, my bad.
But whose Heatran is that? Well, the answer is Marcus. Who the fuck are y'all? Master Marcus, we have intruders. Bronzong, use hypnosis. The fuck are you foreigners doing here?
We're here to stop Damos from killing Arceus. We're from the future and know exactly how this unfolds. We must find Damos from the future.
Let me get a candlelit dinner with fine shit. As for the mystery gang and the yellow rat, send him to the slammer. And y'all will not believe who these guys became cellmates with.
Wow.
Fuck on, man. What is this
Wait,
sacrilegious
what?
snake and bitch while I'm at it doing here? Looks like I got company.
Damos, why didn't you return the Jewel of Life to Arceus? And why did you try to kill him after?
Now why the fuck would I do some stupid shit like that? Do it even look like I'm in a position to defy God? I can't even defy the feds. I'm in jail, dumbass.
You're a liar.
Ooh, you about to piss me off. I'm telling you, 1 minute I'm looking at a hunk of metal, the next I'm stuck inside of one.
A hunk of metal.
He must have gone here with Bronzong's hypnosis too. So maybe the real culprit isn't Damos.
The real villain is...
Holy moly. Turns out the real puppeteer was Marcus and his Bronzong, and he used Damos as the fall guy in order to keep the Jewel of Life. And now that menace is with the one hero who hasn't clocked it and is about to gaslight the fuck out of her. And then after he betrayed Arceus, he tried to slime him. And you're so valid for feeling that generational trauma. But hypothetically, what type of moves did he use for this so-called sliming? Well, he used a bunch of electric attacks. I wonder if she knows about the anti-Arceus silver water. And what about silver water? What? Shit. I meant steel water like an Empoleon or something. Anyways, I believe you, and I vowed to put that bitch in the dirt. But this isn't the worst of what he said. He goes on to say, matter of fact, the jewel is right here. Maybe you should return it to Arceus. It's only right his descendant rights his wrongs. And then this scumbag walks to the door, empties the staff before giving it to her. Let's go. You shall change history. Thank you, Marcus. Genuinely, you just gotta tip your hat. This nigga is a generational piece of shit.
Amazing guideline right there.
For the third time in this movie, we see a human present the Jewel of Life to Arceus, and for the third time,
I have the jewel.
Damn.
no damn fucking way.
Damn.
Now, the silver water. And bro, I swear to God, don't ask me what's in that silver water and why it turns Arceus to a Stantler. Maybe some Giratina piss or something, I don't know. But all that goop drenches him, and it conducts electricity because it's metal, meaning the fucking light show went on. And to add insult to injury, hear this gloating ass nigga Marcus go. The jewel was here all along. How could you do me like this? Because I'm evil, bitch. Now, I shall rewrite destiny. Even when Ash and them escape, and I'm thinking, alright, go purify his heart for me, twin. That nigga still doubled down. Now, I ain't hearing all that talk no jutsu. That nigga Arceus need to perish. And look at how many mons are still thunderbolting him. Then you got these two motherfuckers.
Some of these niggas aren't even supposed to even have Thunderbolt, but
damn, he done slimed both of us, Grandpa. Face ass. Y'all should be ashamed. Now, of course, this is a Pokemon movie, and as we know, Pokemon don't kill. So after some more talk no jutsu with Arceus this time, Damos reunited with him like, it was a misunderstanding, my lord, and shit turned out fine. But if you arrest your mans, damn near kill God, invoke his wrath centuries into the future, all while manipulating the same bloodline through the thread of time and space, nigga, you got it. Villain 2, Mirage Master creates an absolute abomination. Now the next one comes from a Pokemon special, and the best way to describe these specials is unregulated. Like no type of review process, you reach the climax of one of the bitches and you gonna be staring at the screen like these. Ash and the Hoenn gang plus Oak and Misty got invited by this researcher Dr. Young to his lab where he wants to show off his latest innovation, Mirage Pokemon, which are these Pokemon holograms that he can create using code at the press of a button. Do I know a thing or two about that? shit. Just kidding. I'm joking. I would never. That was a joke. I've grown since then. Almastar, Kabutops, Armaldo, etc. No man is off the table for Mr. Cyrus Truesdale over here. Not that any of y'all know anything about that Yu-Gi-Oh lifestyle. Stop playing with me. And in a demonstrative battle against Ash, Dr. Young shows off that these Mirage Pokemon can use any move. I'm talking Aggron using Thunder Wave and Bullet Seed. But as he's showing off the limits of the Mirage system, our next villain arrives on the scene.
Dr. Young, your time is up, bitch.
Who the hell are you?
My name is Mirage Master.
What?
I'm a grown man and you want me to call you
Mirage Master.
And this dude ends up kidnapping Dr. Young and drives everyone to flee the lab. Everyone except Oak. You see, Oak got captured and brought inside by Mirage Master to a research room. And that's when bro started applying pressure. What the fuck have you done with Dr. Young?
I call the shots around here, Dr. Old. Now, if you want to get out of here alive, heed to my single command. Give me the password to all of your research data.
Now, why the fuck would I do that?
Come on, big bro. You know I'd use that shit way better than you ever could.
Motherfucker, it's my research.
I didn't want it to get to this.
Give it up, old ass nigga. There ain't a Pokemon in existence that could compete with Mirage Pokemon. God, that man Dr. Young snapped with this shit. He's just so smart and handsome.
God damn, Mirage Master, you slurping his shit. But what kills me most about this nigga is what he wants the research for.
With the power of your data, I will create the perfect Pokemon. I'm fucking sick and tired of all Pokemon's flaws. Onix being weak to water types, Seeking to electric types, Magmar being fucking ugly. They're all so useless.
This is why I'm telling y'all these movie villains.
Yeah, what Magmar do?
Yeah, villains are supposed to have some deep-rooted ideology that oppose society and force you to question your morals. The nigga looked at the type chart and decided to tweak. But this is what pissed me off about bro. When it was obvious that Oak wasn't finna budge, look what surprise visitor joined the meeting.
Oh my goodness, it's Mew! Finally, a real Pokemon. Nice to meet you. I'm Professor Oak. Mew, 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 Mew.
Mew, get your bitch ass on somewhere. I ain't playing. Fucking flawed pink rodent, bitch.
This nigga dead got me tight. You go on and on about imperfections. And a Pokemon that can learn damn near any move naturally shows
still
up,
don't want
and
it.
somehow you're even more cheesed. What the fuck happened to Shame? So Mew naturally said, this Timu Masquerade nigga tripping. Again, y'all don't know nothing about that. But he cut. So all this yapping is guanin', but we still have a stalemate. Oak trying to get the fuck up on out of here, and Double M over here wants the research data. So he went ahead and used the #1 method to tip leverage in a villain's favor. And don't ask me how he got his hands on the rat, but now Oak is watching in horror as Mirage Master painfully
I'm surprised you just glanced over that.
extracts Pikachu's memories.
Alright, let's see what this little gopher's been through. Lugia, Entei, Celebi, the Latias. God damn, this little nigga seen some shit.
Stop it! Stop it! Fine, I'll give you the password. AGA.
Wait, hold up.
Let's see what this little gopher's been through. Lugia, Entei, Celebi, the Latias. God damn, this little nigga seen some shit.
Stop
Yeah,
it! Stop it!
yeah,
Fine.
he is. Yeah. Also, it's kind of crazy how Pikachu pretty much boxed, like, well, at least through hands, attacked, or like, just fought almost like every legendary there is. Like, obviously he hasn't fought all of them, but he's gotten close to it. He's gotten very close to all of them. Like, damn, that's crazy to think about. Like, it just really shows how long Pikachu really been doing this shit, man. He's been doing this shit for a while.
I'll give you the password. AGATHAISALYINGB*TCH.
That's rough, buddy.
But then it's revealed that the data ain't just Oak's. That shit was centralized
Wait,
with
hold on, what
all
the-
the professors and
Wait, hold on.
YINGB*TCH.
That's rough, buddy.
But then it's revealed that the data ain't just Oak's. That shit was centralized with all the professors and I
Tracy!
know y'all ain't just put Leonardo da Vinci among these esteemed professors instead of the GOAT. And Mirage Master combined all this data and like the sick fuck he is, imported it into his ultimate creation, Mirage Mewtwo. Built on straight zeros and ones, his first display of power was to slam a Shadow Ball at his own Mirages. Oak had to respond with Dragonite to try and defend against it, but
Use Twister.
Oak, if you ever let my nigga D-Knight lick that cheeks again, I'ma make sure you rot so bad in that senior's home that your grandson's name ain't the only shit you finna forget. So this nasty display of power caused everyone to run out the lab. Even D-Knight was running. My nigga, where your wings at? And this is where we see the most disgusting acts from Mirage Master, if that's even his real name.
This has gone on too long, Mirage Master.
Or should I say, Dr. Young.
Dr. Young?
How did you know?
You were glazing yourself earlier in the lab.
Fuck.
Oh,
And then
yeah.
he goes on to explain that the whole reason he made this unnatural technology in the first place is that his theories got him rejected and kicked out the Pokemon Institute years ago. Yeah, buddy, this shit is not ethical. So being caught out, this guy Young decides to go off the cuff and descend into lunacy, starting with summoning Mirage versions of Entei, Zapdos, and Articuno. And who were the responders? Yeah, fuck out of here. But shit gets real techie when Oak goes in with another attack from D-Knight, this time Hyper Beam. And Mewtwo just eats it before hitting him with a Fake Piece. Yeah, Gramps, it's
Oh,
up for
yeah,
you, bro.
yeah,
I tried to
hold, play that back. Oh, what the fuck? Nah.
Theories got him rejected and kicked out the Pokemon Institute years ago.
Yeah.
Buddy, this shit is not ethical. So being caught out, this guy Young decides to go off the cuff and descend into lunacy, starting with summoning Mirage versions of Entei, Zapdos, and Articuno. And who were the responders? Yeah, fuck out of here. But shit gets real techie when Oak goes in with another attack from D-Knight, this time Hyper Beam. And Mewtwo just eats it before hitting him with a Fake Piece. Yeah, Gramps, it's up for you, bro. I
Yeah,
tried to
go
warn you,
on,
bro.
go
But
on,
then
go
this
on.
is when the plot really starts doing the most. This dude gets Mewtwo to morph his hand into an Arcanine to launch a flamethrower, and then a Rayquaza to launch a Hyper Beam. Brother,
Nah, that's
what
crazy, that's crazy.
is that? At this point, we are beyond the point of sets, but this was the nail in the coffin. Mew shows up again out of nowhere and steps in with a barrier, which obviously tweaked Young out. Oh, this fucking pink hairless sack of shit. 3-piece him again,
Damn.
Mewtwo, and this dude stomped him with his tail, uppercutted him 50 feet in the air, and morphed his fist into Tropius heads for a twin solar beam, causing
Wow.
Mew to disintegrate. Good riddance.
He disintegrated Mew!
This absolute travesty happens right in front of our eyes.
This nigga dad took out Mew. And like, free attacks. This man done took out Mew. Oh, my lord. Oh, no.
And how does our main character react?
Ah, are you serious?
Fuck you! So this sick ass nigga
Oh, yeah, shit's
absorbs Mew
cooked.
back
Shit's
into
cooked.
his Mirage system and transfers all the data into Mewtwo for us to get peak Abomination. The man started growing mons all over his body like some fungi. Not gonna lie, I think I'm about to throw up. What is that? All these nasty ass warts slapping up Ash and the mons for the 47th time? I know they did not just give Mewtwo HPV, bruh. But then the final
nobody
act
died.
is where my jaw dropped to
everyone
the
dead.
literal floor. Mew's data from within Mewtwo started resisting. So much so that it was able to hold Mewtwo in place for one more attack. So Pikachu slid in with a final gut check with Voltac, meaning Mewtwo disappeared, but so did Mew.
Damn, one volt tackle, that's it? How?
And as I'm sat here, sniffling like a bitch, waiting for justice to be served at last, the jig is up, Dr. Young. We're turning you into the police. I think not. I'd rather kill myself. And then he killed himself. Fucking piece of shit avoided rotting in jail like he deserved. Yeah, bro, get whatever fucking acid trip that
But seriously, the a volt tackle, that's it?
was far away from me.
I don't know. I feel like that should have took a bit more.
Kodai gaslights an entire city, then abuses a Celebi. Alrighty, so the last two villains were over the top and fucked in the head, but as an empath, I can see where they were coming from. You know, Marcus A wanted city to go broke, and Dr. Young wanted revenge on the institution. Not shit that I would do, but at least in their hearts, they were in it for the greater good. But from here on out, these niggas are just pieces of shit. Now, Gring's Kodai's reign of assholery starts 20 years in the past, when he learned about something called the Time Ripple. Now, a Time Ripple is a temporary portal that opens up when Celebi pulls up to a point in time and stays open until she cuts after her short stay. Why was Kodai interested? Because he learned in some ancient text that in these ripples lies the power to show people visions of the future. On some Raven Baxter shit. So naturally, this dude came prepared and he came strapped, because when he showed up and the Time Ripple was invisible, he hit us with the Shuppet. Foresight. And there it was. Only reason to ever have a Shuppet in your party. But at the last second, Celebi onion ass pulled back up because it was time to bounce. This dude Kodai knew that if Celebi went through, Time Ripple would be gone. So naturally, chop that fucking onion. So Mischievous yanked it back with Psychic and Shuppet shadow balled it into the dirt.
Cool your jets, you shriveled up shallot. It's first come, first serve.
And this nigga proceeded to go gadget claw deep inside the ripple and started guzzling the Timussy. But the process
Buying this time
whoa.
energy was so devastating, because not only did it lock Celebi out of its own time travel, but it sent the shockwave so powerful that it caused every plant in the entire city to wither and die on the spot. It took them 20 years to grow that shit back. But what was even the point of all of this? Why did he even need this That's So Raven shit for? Because Lord knows you can do a lot of good by seeing into the future. The nigga envisioned himself as a billionaire. What happened to karma? What happened to what goes around?
That nigga just won most.
Billionaire with a B? This man went on to use his visions to get so good in business that he just raked in the cash.
Yeah, this reminds me of some Back to the Future shit though, where Bud, I'm pretty sure his name was, I'm gonna call him Bud. He went back in time to give his future self a book about all the sports wins and losses throughout like the past 20 years, and help, and after that he pretty much won everything and became a billionaire and like owned the town. That's some Back to the Future shit, man. Like, I ain't gonna, like, it was not a bad idea. I can't even hate. This is not a bad idea.
Thinking about it though, you cannot give me all that power. I ain't gonna lie, 2016, them Lester boys would have had me moving different.
Man, if it was me, I'm going straight to 2016 game. I'm putting the whole house on LeBron James to win Game 7 in 27 in the finals. All right, I'm putting the whole house on LeBron James. If I was back in 2016, I'm putting the whole house on Tom Brady. All right, we gonna make some money. I'll make some money. Alright, man, I wish it was me. I wish.
I'm in the Masoni room at the Bibelos. The boy was rocking too much on some Aaliyah shit. We going from the Vava to the Sankan and then back to the 16. Them Lester boys would have had me moving different. I'm in the Masoni room at the Bibelos. The boy was rocking too much on some Aaliyah shit. We going from the Vava to the Sankan and then back to the Vava. Stop playing with me. Nah, but jokes aside, he was fucked up for that. And now 20 years later, the fuckery returns. He's now the CEO of this gigacorp called the Kodai Network Group, and I'm not joking, a professional Bakker player. You see, Bakker's this game that's kind of like hoops meets footy meets Quidditch, where your team of 3 mons work to get a ball into a moving goal. And Kodai announced that he'd be making his debut in the upcoming World Cup. And do you want to know what this dude's team was? God damn! Pay to win, and everyone
Super
in Crown
team
City is just glazing and shit, excited to watch him play, not knowing he was the one who sent him into poverty. But anyways, life ain't all legends and goals for Kodai, cause 20 years since his heinous acts, he's got a major problem. His powers were beginning to fade, meaning he wanted to re-up on his juice the only way he knew how, waiting for the night that Celebi returned so the time ripple could open for him to juice up again. And look who's back in the city today. So with the time ripple open, he needed to get there without being seen, which brings us to Operation Evacuation. And for y'all to truly understand how we executed this, I must reveal a secret. The legendaries are fake. I mean, shit, no amount of bread finna make you a better trainer, bro. There's a reason them rich boys in the games was never on shit. And let's be real, gang. 3 legendaries, the way these motherfuckers be rolling, Avi, it's fake. You really on his Tony Stark shit. These legendaries that he convinced the world on TV were about to run shit in the Bakker World Cup were nothing but illusions that he generated with these cores. Now, Operation Evacuation has a lot of moving pieces, so listen up. The goal is to use his fake legendaries to create the illusion that they're destroying the city to force an evacuation. Very evil, but there are 2 flaws. 1, his orbs can't move around on their own. That's why they're always behind the camera just hitting some stationary emotes. And 2, he can't ruin his PR in the process and attach his name to such a calamity. So he had a secret weapon. This man abducted a Zoroark and her child and used the Zorua as a hostage to make her obey. So this man forced Zoroark to not only disguise as the legendary dogs to cause absolute chaos in the city with fake fires, flooding, and lightning, but also had her revert to her true self to look like she was involved too. So naturally the citizens are panicking and it looks like the end of the world for them, which tees it up perfectly for Kodai to get onto the big screen.
Attention, my fellow citizens of Crown City. I must deeply apologize to you all. My esteemed legendary Pokemon have fallen under control of the evil, disgusting Zoroark. You must leave the city to stay alive. I will stay behind and handle the situation myself.
This conniving ass fraud.
I ain't gonna lie, that's a good idea. Another one.
The damage ain't even real. He's literally editing the footage live in post with After Effects. All to get to the time ripple unnoticed. Hey, dickhead, Mr. Master of Illusions. Ever thought of maybe, I don't know, disguising yourself? So anyways, even after he evacuated everyone, Kodai was too useless without his visions to actually find the time ripple. But as he was levitating around the city on his moped, he found the next best thing. And Lord have mercy for how we got the info out of it. This man used Shuppet's psychic to drag Celebi over, and this man proceeded to squeeze the fuck out of it until he extracted the info.
Nah!
He turned Celebi to a squeeze toy, and you can just tell this nigga don't got a single ounce of good-heartedness in his fucking body.
I ain't never seen nothing like this.
On this man's eyes, and he crashes his hoverboard, he shoves Celebi off of him, then pitches Zoro like Shohei Ohtani at a near.
Damn!
I don't know what it is. I could watch two Pokemon blast literal nukes at each other, and I wouldn't.
Yo! I ain't never seen nobody act like this. I never even seen Team Rocket act like this. In such a manner. Well, hold on. I'm kind of wrong with Team Rocket. Hold on, I'm gonna take that back. All right, I remember that Cubone from that Marowak from Fire Red. Never mind, I take that one back. But still though, damn, nigga, I never seen him throwing the Pokemon and shit. Nigga throwing them like a Brady pass.
This is a sick nigga. Chapter 4. Alva grooms a prince.
Wait. We're not gonna see the rest. We not gonna see the rest of that. All right. No, I guess not.
Kills a mythical, then tries to blow up a refugee camp. Alrighty, y'all. The next movie villain brings us all the way to the Kalos region.
I remember this movie. I really like this movie. It was great.
Introducing Alva. Now, Alva is an arcane scientist, meaning he practices magic, and his greatest form of magic is his Mega Wave, where he can use his staff to force multiple Pokemon to Mega Evolve simultaneously without any pain.
Whoa, that's no pain.
In addition to being the only arcane scientist in the kingdom, he's also the counselor and primary guardian of the prince, Raleigh. Now, Raleigh was naive to the fact that Alva had him wrapped around his finger. For example, Raleigh is an absolute stan for one person in particular, and that is a man named Nicola. Nicola is Raleigh's ancestor and low-key the goat of arcade science. This man was so good that he not only built the entire Azoth kingdom, but also handcrafted the one and only Magearna to be a companion to the royal family, but also the protector of the kingdom. So being such a big fan of Nicola and his inventions, what do you think Alva randomly gifted to Raleigh on one fateful day?
Oh boy, it's Magearna. Thanks, Alva. You're the bestest mentor in the
this kid
whole
was
wide
getting
world.
absolutely
Of course, my boy.
manipulated.
Anything.
Like he did not have like a single brain cell that thought that maybe this guy could be the bad guy. He didn't take that shit for not even 5 seconds.
For you.
But
Like
this
he had
act
like
was
he didn't have
nowhere
a
near
chance.
as innocent as Raleigh thought. Magearna didn't just randomly disappear in the first place. Humans had misused its power, and that's what kickstarted the war and violence. So Nicola instead sent Magearna into hiding at the Pokemon-exclusive hidden sanctuary, the Nabel Plateau, where Mons that have been harmed by humans come together and live in refuge. It was there where she met her best friend and the protector Volcanion, who guards the whole plateau. That was until somebody decided to send his goons to kidnap her. And this naive-ass prince clearly ain't know what the fuck was going on. Cause after Alva put Volcanion and Ash in a pact for trying to save Magearna, his dumbass went up to them like,
Sorry we had to freeze you solid, Volcanion, but Alva said Magearna's gonna help lead the kingdom to greatness. So if you don't mind, please fuck off. The nerve of some
Like,
kids.
what?
but somehow Magearna still
Like,
managed
how
to
do
escape
you even
with the
think
others,
that would
meaning
work?
Alva had to scheme a little to kidnap her again.
These motherfuckers could have only returned to the Nabel Plateau. That's where you randomly found Magearna crying to come back to the kingdom and heroically saved her, right? Precisely, Raleigh. The accuracy in which you frame history second only to the British.
And these dudes could not have been more right. All the heroes, plus Raleigh's sister Kimia, who's low-key suspicious of Alva, did in fact sneak into the Nabel Plateau. And it was clear off-rip that all these mons that lived here were dead-ass scared of humans, cause they were all done dirty by them in the past. Like this Gulpin that was abandoned by his trainer when he was very young. I mean, shit, I can't really blame him. I mean, the little slimy fuck looks like Olimar and... Okay, let me chill. I don't got the heart to this little bro, cause his story gotta be the saddest. After he helped melt through the cuffs connecting Ash and Volcanion, Ash tried to hug him and bro just wasn't having it. And at first I thought he was just being antisocial like the rest of the mons there, but sadly it was deeper than that. The truth is, after brushing it off initially, the next morning Volcanion told Ash that Gulpin was abandoned by his trainer, and the last thing he did before walking out on him was give him a hug. Damn, man. Anyways, all the goons pulled up, and within 15 seconds,
Man, the cruelty with these Pokemon, man, I'm just disappointed, man.
the electric terrain, booby traps. You try to press the goons, boom, click the button, and the traumatized mons are suffering more at the hands of humans. So left with no choice, Magearna surrendered and got psychicked up onto Alva's ship, thinking that'd free the guys. because that is what they said after all. But unfortunately,
Of course
she
they
was
did.
almost as naive as Raleigh,
Yep.
whose dumbass literally witnessed the crimes going on down on the ground and still yelled over like, "Don't worry, you guys, all of this is for the kingdom."
Like, I don't understand. Like, even if he didn't see that, like, what would make him feel like that? Like, his little sister is down there, like, with all this happening, and he's still choosing to do this. So, like, the thought process just never made sense to me. Like, even if he was a fan or not, this or that, like, it just not, like, the thought process just never made sense.
Ollie, who the fuck told you that stupid shit? Alva?
But that'd be the last time Raleigh would blindly follow Alva's lead, because with Magirna back with them, Alva had no more reason to keep up the act.
Hey Alva, why don't we finally show them how amazing Magirna really is? What a great idea, kid. Gengar, mean look.
This dude Alva used Mean Look to freeze Magirna in its place and open the hatch to its soul heart, which if you don't know, is like Iron Man's arc reactor. No soul heart, no Magirna. So Raleigh steps in front like,
Whoa, that wasn't part of the plan. You know if you remove that shit, Magirna's gonna die. Hey, unhand me, you ugly peasant. Alva, talk to him.
but Alva wasn't hearing none of that, and with a quick turn of the heart, Magirna had died.
Alva, how could you? Now what do we do?
I'll show you.
And he throws the corpse off his battle.
Damn!
Sick.
But I hate to say it, the man was not done.
Speaking of things we don't need anymore, the Clue crew down there and those bitch-made Pokemon. Y'all thought y'all was safe, huh? Hyper Beam.
And his onslaught of
And
mons
just nuked
blasted
the
the
place.
gang right where they stood, leaving Raleigh traumatized and whimpering.
I thought you said this.
He should have felt like that as soon as they started attacking to begin with. Like, they literally took her by force. Why would you think that would be a good thing? Especially with your sister that... Oh, my God.
was for the kingdom. And I never lied. It is for the kingdom. My kingdom.
But before he could even protest, Alva used Gengar's hypnosis to shut him up. I mean, wow. In terms of villain
Amazing
entrances,
work.
this was
Amazing.
a masterclass. The mind control
Beautiful.
mega waves, the trapping, the betrayal, the blasting, and now the narcotics. Even Team Rocket gawking. They know they have never moved like this in they damn life.
Not a
But you
day.
gotta wonder, if these are the lengths he'd go to just to get the soul heart, what type of shit would he be on now that he's got it? And holy smokes, shit was even worse. Because the soul heart had a unique ability to act as a key for an ultimate weapon. When slotted into this gyroscope, it's able to, stick with me now, turn part of the Azoth Kingdom's walls into a flying fortress. I ain't gonna lie, if this was Nicholas' design, he gotta be the go-to scientist, man. But at the same time, who the fuck was bro scared of to be building shit like this, bruh? Cause this nigga giving all the lobs from the grave. But before he could even use this weapon for whatever fuckery he had in mind, who's back in the mix but the heroes? Cause these motherfuckers had survived the hyper beams using some last-second protection safeguards, and they were back to try and stop this maniac from causing any more damage. So they bust into the control room.
Oh, yeah, mind you, they had one of the coldest fight sequences I've ever seen. Like, the Greninja, yo, that shit with Ash. Pikachu was going left and right with Z. Oh, man, these niggas was going crazy. I ask y'all, okay? I need y'all at any time to go watch that sequence, man. That was one of the cleanest ones. They was just smoking every legendary. Like, there was one scene where, like, Pikachu was grabbing, like, one of Z's tails, and he was just getting flung around and just one-shot at Aggron with an iron tail, bro. It was so clean, man. Y'all gotta watch it.
Ready to save the day, but within no time at all, they got trapped again by the electric belts, leaving them helplessly watching Alva's next act of terror.
Ah, you're alive. How unfortunate. I suppose I wouldn't mind an audience. As you can see here, we have the ultimate weapon, but I am having some trouble getting the show started as a bit of Magirna's soul is still resisting. Of course, Magirna never succumbed to the likes, but of course I have a plan. Gengar, mean look.
This man used Mean Look again, but this time just on an orb of metal.
Perfect.
Damn,
no
that
more
worked.
resistance. Let's see how strong this weapon really is.
And this man aimed again at the Navel Plateau and fired the blast! Oh my god, what is wrong with bro? Mind you, these mons have never done anything to bro. They are literally probably some of the most innocent Pokemon I have ever seen. But Alva just steady using them like some target dummies. But somehow, Magearna did resist.
It made no sense.
Just enough to veer the shot off course. Massive destruction to the nature, but the Pokemon were alright. But that last mustering up of power led to a cruel revelation by a tied up Meowth.
I can't hear Magearna's voice anymore. She might have really kicked the bucket this time.
So obviously Alva's like,
Appreciate the swift translation, pussycat. From the top.
and this
And
guy for real
shit.
this time blasted at the plateau with all his might, putting himself in a beam clash with the innocent refugee mons, clearly overpowering their efforts, making it look like it was finna be GG this time. Until 100% form Squishy steps up like the guardian he is and shoots a dragon pulse to negate the blast from pressing delete on all of these innocent mods. Do you know what type of demon you gotta be to bring Squishy back into the mix? And that was the
Like, that's how you know they was moving crazy.
Like,
What could those snot-nosed, pathetic, humanless,
Like,
savage
absolutely.
Pokemon do to me?
which was just this enough for the guys to break free in anger and allow Ash to climb up straight to him, grab his staff, and jam it into the gyroscope, causing not only the fortress to malfunction, but for all of his Mega Wave Crystal to shatter. So naturally, the Mega Evolved Mons were like, shit, if I ain't under control no more, nigga, I'm out. Failing your evil mission is one thing, but fumbling a shiny Mega Gengar? That shit gotta sting. So with Alva being powerless, this man started typing up some random shit and went,
It seems as though the show ends here. I'll simply find a new puppet to replace Prince Raleigh. Sayonara.
and ejected himself from the ship like a coward.
Wow.
But Greninja was barely able to land a hit, causing this man to sputter, hopefully to his doom. Thank God, bruh. Demon dead, man. Now everyone can finally rest.
Psych!
Before the motherfucker jumped ship, he put the fortress on a crash course towards the plateau.
Like,
Hey, man, cut.
like, what was his beef with that spot? Like, them Pokemon never did shit to him. Why was he going so hard on them? Like, he did nothing. Like, they did nothing to him. Like they're pretty much irrelevant to the story, but yeah, he was going so hard on them. Like, Squishy had to be in like 100% form to block one of them beams. Like, the fact that he even needed to step in was honestly insane. Like, there was no reason for that. No reason for that.
We get it. Alva's a prick. This motherfucker needs jail time. Yeah, Volcanion exploded the ship, saved the day, Magearna came back, no one died.
Yeah.
Everyone lived happily ever after, including Alva. But fuck this shit, let's just get to the finale. Chapter 5. Dr.Zed commits mass deforestation, arson, and murder. Now, the final movie villain for the day, and bar none the most sinister, Dr.Zed. Notice how it's not Dr. Z. I rest my case, bitch ass niggas. Now, this dude is also a researcher, except unlike Young's bum ass, he actually leads a whole company with employees called Biotope.
Okay.
And Biotope's research mission is quite simple. There is a spring of magical healing water somewhere deep in the jungle, and they want to research its properties. Some typical sciencey shit, other than the fact that somehow these niggas got hired. Why they kinda looking good though? Hold on then. But anyways, the problem Biotope is facing is that they don't know where this magical water source is. They don't know it, but we do, because the healing water is home to Zed's victim in this movie, Coco. Now, Coco's an orphan who was raised by a tribe of Zarude who live at the source of this magical spring, the giant tree. Doesn't even speak a lick of English, by the way. He's straight out of the Jungle Book or Tarzan or some other shit. And naturally,
Tarzan,
eventually
okay.
Coco got to that age where he was like,
Hold on, Pops. Why don't I look like y'all?
and he had to look back at him like,
Son, you're gonna want to follow me.
So you're telling me you found me alone in this rundown shack? With nothing but this necklace and family photo?
yup.
And decided to adopt and raise me for 10 years.
Yeah, pretty
Yeah.
much. I'm gonna let you sit with your emotions and figure that one out.
Now, thanks to some snooping in the shack by Coco
mean-
and Ash, they found
Yeah, I mean, he didn't really have too many options anyway, so like,
out it was actually an abandoned research lab from none other than Biotope. So Ash brought Coco to Dr. Zed to try and get some answers.
I got good news and bad news for you, Jit.
What's the good news?
Your parents did in fact work for Biotope.
Oh boy, that's great. What's the bad news?
They died in a horrible accident.
damn.
Why the fuck would you frame it like that?
Exactly.
Seeing Coco start to pout, this heartless ass researcher decided to seize the moment. Coco, you must continue your real parents' legacy and show us where the healing spring is. But Coco was like, hell nah, nigga.
Oh, my bad.
Your breath stink and your haircut whack. And he darts back into the forest alone. So naturally, this kid took some time to reflect on how his whole life has been a lie. But after not even a minute of pondering, when this sick ass nigga hugged him in the lab, he placed a tracker on his shoulders. And the man got straight to it, marching towards the spring, wreaking havoc on the trees with every step of his way. You knew shit was up when bro shamelessly looked straight at Ash and Coco and said,
"Forgive us, but we decided to use you."
"What is wrong with this nigga?" So naturally, Coco just had enough. His real parents were dead, his fake dad's is a rude, and now this random old head is wrecking his crib. So this nigga pulls up on him and starts barking at him in straight Zarud talk, probably call him all type of slurs for scientists that we don't even know about, and even Zarud started piling in to try and protect their home too. But unluckily for them, Zed and his Emperor peel-off ass robot were just too powerful for them, so they had to retreat. So now with them retreating to notify the rest of the Zarud, the researchers were able to advance deeper into the forest where they finally found what they were looking for, the spring water. Dr. Zed, the results are a complete match. The water is exhibiting identical healing properties to our samples. Excellent. And while we're here, may we get a quick scan of the heart tree? Why, of course, Dr. Zed. Ah, just as I thought. The source of the healing is the tree itself. Alright, fire the missiles at the tree.
Itself.
Huh?
What?
Doctor, I thought we were just here for the water. If you damage the tree, the Pokemon might... You silly underpaid intern. My objective is never the spring water. That shit'll eventually run out. My objective is the whole tree. But what about the Zarud? Nothing but a measly sacrifice of a few monkeys. Yo,
whoa.
Lorax, Rapha, saw him, bro. Even
man, what are the Lorax? What you do?
This man was tripping, but even they couldn't shake him. Dr. Zed, you're taking this too far. Step aside, fat ass. You fuckers are just so spineless. All because of a few monkeys? And right on cue, those said monkeys arrived
I don't like how he said
they
it.
felt that rumbling from the
I don't like how he said that.
missile onto their home. But with this man Zed cornered like this, he ain't give a fuck what happened next at this point. This man literally threw his missile operator out of the machine and climbed in himself before delivering the devastating truth. You wanna know what really happened to your parents, Jit? Boss, what the fuck do you mean we're not going back to the spring? You finally find it, and now you're too pussy to go back? I already told you, the massive tree that supplies the healing properties for the water is a Zarud habitat. If we try and harvest the tree, they'll certainly be in danger. Stopping for a bunch of monkeys. Do you not have a brain?
Like that,
It's
the
their
monkey,
homes,
that
man.
monkey
I'm
word.
not
I
judging
don't like how he's saying it. I don't like how he's saying it.
on this. And as we get that insight, who else but nosy ass Team Rocket
Of course.
snuck into Dr. Zed's personal office where they found his private video diaries. That stupid ass boss doesn't know shit about shit. Fucking stupid ass, bitch ass, spineless ass fucking loser. If only I was in charge, I'd grab enough water to fill the Nile. I'd be a real leader, not like that bitch ass couple and their stupid fucking baby. This nigga descended so deep beyond sanity that the next scene is him in a high-speed chase with Jit's parents. How do you even get to this point? Give me that fucking data. We erased it. Well, then I'm gonna erase you. And this nigga steered his whip into their car and knocked them over a cliff, resulting in a fiery explosion. The two parents had no choice but to use the remains of their energy to secure Coco in a capsule and push him down a river. All the while, this sick bastard grabbed the water sample from the scene of the crime with a short "fuck you" and walked away from his murder with yet another explosion in his rear. Pokemon, don't kill, fam.
I don't even know what to say. I want to say one thing though. All right. I truly believe these Pokemon movie villains are better than the ones from the series. All right, like if we had villains like these during the series, man, this Pokemon would be in some all-time combos. Because I ain't never seen Team Aqua or Team Magma on this type of timing. All right, I ain't never seen Team Plasma on this type of timing. I damn near didn't see the Aloha, whoever was the guys in Aloha on this type of timing. Alright, god damn! Like bro was on go, like, Dr. Zed was on go this whole time. Like, we don't have it like this no more. Well, we never had it like this. Like, I never really saw a Pokemon villain like this during the series. Alright, like they was not on go like that. Giovanni was never on go like that. I guarantee you, bro. Like he might have dropped a Marowak or two, but nah, he was never on go like this, man. He ain't have it like that. Alright, so like I said, Pokemon movie villains are actually better than the ones from the series, bro. I can't lie, man. I can't.
I lied. This man in one steering wheel motion done murdered both of his bosses in cold blood and orphanized an only child. All for some damn water. It don't even matter how this story
All for some water.
He went to jail. Nigga, don't bring his parents back.
Yeah.
And for actual undeniable murder, this man gets the crown as the most diabolical Pokemon villain of all time.
Like, this shit was
forgive me for
insane.
this little hiatus. I promise it's not gonna happen again. And if this vid gets 15k likes, I do have one more movie villain in mind. Next up is the faded Unova rankings. Shout out to Free Cash once again for
Oh yeah,
sponsoring this
Unova
video,
rankings.
and I'ma catch y'all very
Yeah.
soon for real. Peace.
I already did my rewatch for the Unova region. I got a lot to say about that. So, well, we gonna get to that when the video comes. But yo, Weezy, WVid, man, WVid. All right.